This podcast may contain offensive content. You have been warned. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Diecast Podcast. I am your host and DM, Johnny, and this is Tales from Trollskull, Volume 2, as our group is searching around Evil Owl's magical laboratory. What are they going to find? What are they going to encounter? And what delicious things on the loot table are they going to discover? Thank you for joining us, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. If you're looking to find us or support us, you can find us on Twitter at Diecast Podcast, on Instagram and Threads at The Diecast Podcast, any app that does play a podcast, and our own website at www.flyinglizardstudio.com. And as always, if you want to support us, if you want to help us out, leave a rating and review. We've been seeing them come in already. Thank you so much for all your help, all your support. Share them with a friend who you think may enjoy some actual play D&D podcasts. And hopefully we can bring some more Dungeons & Dragons into everybody's life. Before we jump into the full episode, some things to note. First of all, this is the last episode for Elspeth, Mari, Yojin, and Bucket. We are actually recording new episodes with the new group right now. That'll be the end of Volume 2 when we finish that block. So when that comes up, we'll make a lot of noise. You can come in and listen and see how this adventure all finishes up. But after that, we'll take a little bit of a break, and then we'll start working on Season 8, Dragon Echoes. And I think that is it. Other than that, let's just give a big thank you and shout out to our sponsor, the Storytelling Collective. It is an amazing group of people who teach seminars and lesson plans. They can teach you how to write your first TTRPG adventure. They can help you write your first comic script, short story, poetry, fiction. They have it all covered. And their Summer of Adventure is happening right now. Check out their website at www.storytellingcollective.com. And of course, on all the social medias at StorytellingCole. COL at the end. Give them a follow. You will not regret it. You will find some awesome lesson plans. I personally really enjoy their writer's block or their creativity block seminars. It helped clear my mind so well that when you feel stuck or you feel hesitant and you just feel like you can't create, those lesson plans, that seminar, helped me out so much. So I can't say enough good things about them. Go check them out. It'll be great. And also very quickly, 2 cast members are going to be at San Diego Comic-Con this upcoming weekend. So if you see Steph or Henry, our beloved Yojin or Wano, ironically enough, they both have golden eyes and are going to the same place. Oh, the cult is spreading, isn't it? I'll have to talk to them about that. But we'll put their socials in the links. So if you're heading to San Diego Comic-Con, they're going to be hosting a bunch of panels, doing a whole bunch of cool stuff. So if you see them, just say hi. Watch out for golden eyes. You may get cursed. Let's try and avoid that if we can. But I hope they have an amazing amount of fun. And I hope everyone's summer is going great. Tell a loved one how you feel. Stay safe out there, everyone. We will see you in a couple of weeks. It's the last little bit of Volume 2. Let's get into the episode. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Diecast Podcast, Tales from Trollskull, Volume 2, as we are below in the sewers with Elspeth, Yojin, Bucket, and Mari. From our last episode, you dealt with some Rat King abominations. There was an epic beefy fight. Some damages were done. I believe a meat sandwich was created at some point where Elspeth got trapped between 2 rat kings.
Oh, yeah.
And Bucket, discovering that he is an automaton and immune to the effects of disease and poison, decided he could walk through the water and be completely fine. But you've made it into Evil Owl's magic laboratory as you saw a kind of like a you may see a desiccated husk of a corpse just kind of finally expire. And you notice that for those who have been in the enchanted forest, that those purple and orange fungus seems to be streaming up onto like roots and tendrils going up the side of the wall and across the room in what appears to be some type of dormitory. As we jump now to roll 20.
Light it up. Okay, Yojin's just standing in the corner, like hands over their ears, just being like, oh my god, don't, okay, just do it.
I think I'm gonna ready a cure wounds just in case.
You'll be okay.
Bucket, you're gonna hold on to Yojin just in case. Give her something to bite into.
I'm mostly metal, so that's not great.
I meant those as two separate things, but all right.
Yojin, sorry, Bucket, give me your arm. Bucket, give me your arm. Yojin just like clamps down, just like onto his arm, just like, ah.
If you say so. I don't believe Trollskull Manor comes with dental.
All right, Yojin, are you ready?
No, I'm not ready.
It's like ripping off the bandage. Just do it.
So I started blasting.
3, 2, 1.
You see a gout of flame come out from Mari's flamethrower. It begins to incinerate, and that's that terrible smell. You expect a smell of like burning. It's almost like a burning wet dog hair. Just kind of like feeds back. There's a black grayish smoke, and just like little bits of char just begin to drop to the ground as the mushrooms instantly incinerate. Yojin, you feel intense pain come all the way through your body. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Rolling.
Ooh.
That was a 9.
9? You feel this sharp burning pain. You don't take any damage, but you suffer a level of exhaustion.
Ooh. Oh.
But you've cleared out the room, the corpse of any type of purple and red and orange fungus that is lingered in the area.
Was there any kind of reaction in the corpse, or was it just totally...
Oh, it was totally just like dry tinder, just poof, went right up.
Okay.
Almost instantly dusted.
All right. Well, I'm assuming that's going to set off some alarm bells. If it did, Yojin, do you need healing?
No,
are you all right?
Okay, this is just not... I don't think so, but Yojin bites down on Bucket's arm again and just like at the faint memory of the pain that was so intense. I'll be okay, I think. Maybe not. Oh, that was terrible.
All right.
Sorry.
Do what you must. I can't feel pain.
Oh, aren't you lucky?
I think we picked this room apart when we got here before we did anything with the flames, right?
I believe
if we look
so,
for any
yes.
books and anything. And then there's a door.
A door here and a door here with the pinging device.
All right.
Great, let's just get out of here.
Do you get any sense of which way to go, Yojin? Do you have any...
No, but I really want to get out of here.
That's fair. I want... can I go take a quick listen at this door here? Away from the bed.
Absolutely. Give me a perception check.
Perception. Where are we?
Ooh, with a 9.
9.
Your sense of smell from the burning fungus has kind of and the kind of like the smoke filling the room. It's not like on fire, but like kind of like you left a pan that just burnt on the stove a little bit. Just kind of hangs in the air, and Yojin's just like yelping and groaning with pain has kind of thrown you off your perception game on the door. I can say it doesn't look trapped.
All right.
That's
Does
comforting.
anybody want to check the other one?
Oh, just choose a door and get us out of here.
All right, we'll go through this one.
All right. Let me remove.
Yo, just a little grumpy after that pain experience.
That's fair.
You reveal some stuff. Bap.
Oh, I found the kitchen.
So this is for, I believe this is for Yojin and Bucket. You recognize this room. This is the room where you fought all those caged rats. In fact, down in the corner, you can see, oops, get my ping back on. Down in the corner, you can see there's been a lot of reconstruction of like new stone and metal where that part of the floor collapsed down into the sewer.
Oh,
So
wait.
This is the lab.
But is this the lab or the kitchen? Or are they one and the same? I don't know. Scientists and chefs are both do magic, so
This appears to be the lab. Look, you can see over in the corner where we entered the first time. Does it look about the same? Has much changed, or are there just like no rats now?
The cages are all gone, and you see that the table in the middle is actually more of like an examination table you'd see in something like a mortuary or a funeral home type of thing.
Does it look as though it's been recently used?
It looks like it's been recently cleaned. It looks immaculately
Oh, there's a
clean.
drain in the middle of it. I can see it.
This is where
Is
the
this-
shithole is.
Yojin takes the opportunity to like as soon as they see like the open room, they're just like looking for stuff to loot. It's like they forget the pain immediately and just immediately starts running around the room, being like, "Is there stuff hidden over here?" Because last time, it was a cool science lab, so they're thinking maybe that there is extra stuff.
Absolutely. Give me an investigation check, but unfortunately, you've got one level of exhaustion, so that's done at disadvantage, I'm afraid.
Can I assist?
Oh.
And then it's a straight roll.
Absolutely, you can.
All right, I'm helping you because I'm really curious about a bunch
Okay.
of things in here. Because this looks like a coffin, and this looks like a weird thing with lights.
Oh, I rolled a 5 if it's a
Ooh.
straight roll.
It unfortunately was a straight roll because I see that natural 20 and it's just teasing at you. Is anyone
Not
else?
having a good day. Yojin's not having a good day.
Anyone else?
I'll investigate.
I really want to look at this thing. If I can make it specific, whatever
Absolutely.
this thing is.
Give me your choice of perception or investigation.
Oh,
And I'll take a perception or investigation check from Mari as well. Ooh, Mari, 26. Not even a natural 20.
ooh,
Oh, 23.
and a 23.
All right. So
Detectives.
here's the thing that Mari and Elspeth, you know about sterile rooms, is that sterile rooms usually don't have a lot of stuff in it. But the stuff that it does have is a pretty good. So on this this
I thought you were going to say, and it's pretty clean. It's very sterile.
So Elspeth, specifically for you, in front of this stone structure with the 3 lights on it, you rummage around and you see that there's a lot of like, it's almost like a trash bin, like a collection bin, and you see a lot of things that just kind of like sinks to the bottom of your stomach, just kind of like bottoms out as you realize, oh, it's like one shoe, pair of pants, some spectacles,
Parts.
it's all clothes and knickknacks and items of people. And it's such a varied, there's like high profile fashion clothes, there's street urchin clothes, there's run of the mill, working in a shop type of clothes. Like it just seems this potpourri of just discarded items by everybody. But
Is there any like adventurers clothing or like vestments or like armor?
well, here's the 3 things that you find. Is that you find 3 medallions, and they're made of platinum, but the platinum has been like notched and scratched, and there's like blood and some dried substance on it, and there's like some char and scorch marks on it as well. And they're the symbol of the Order of the Silver Gauntlet. It is a a forged gauntlet grasping a fist.
Right.
And on the back of the 3 that you find one has on the back of the name in common Sanka the Resolute. The second one has Elandris the Redeemer. And the third one has Dietrich the Unshakable.
Isn't that the guy we passed?
Wait, that's the guy we passed. Oh.
Wait, so these medallions don't look great. It looks like they've been pretty roughed up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because we know some paladins of the Silver Gauntlet have been staking out Trollskull Manor. Have we seen Dietrich recently?
Not recently. You've seen him in the past, though, but has not, like, early on, but not, you haven't seen him in a bit.
Elspeth says quietly to herself, she goes, "Oh, Dietrich, you had your final shake."
I'll give you point of
Okay.
inspiration. I'll give you point of inspiration.
I wish I could feel bad, but I don't.
This doesn't look great.
I didn't wish them that kind of ill will, and by the looks of everyone around here, they may still be up and about in some way. Like, it's one thing to die in a fight, it's another thing to be experimented on and turned into something you're not. I don't know.
Mari, you've got the nose for this. Halflings have a nose for food. You have a nose for loot. Because you find this nice little closet. It appears to be reasonably well locked up, but your skills were. I'm not even going to make you roll for it. The lock just melts in your hand for you. It just opens up, pop. Get a pencil.
Okay.
Write it down.
Good. It's gonna be a lot.
Oh my god. Okay. What did I get? What I get?
Great. I get the discarded clothing and sad pile.
At least you got something. I got nothing.
That's true. What memories?
You see 2 pouches. One has in common platinum pieces written on it. The other has gold pieces written on it. You open up the platinum pouch, and there's 130 platinum in there for you. And there is 2,700 gold pieces for you in the other one.
So these are just full on, like, cartoon style sacks with, like, the money symbol written on it.
They're huge.
Like
I'm
Scrooge
so
McDuck.
small.
I pick up a discarded shoe and 3 bloody, crusty medallions, and Mari picks up 2 money bags. That's like,
Oh,
Don't worry, babes. I'll take you shopping.
Don't worry. There's
And immediately makes the beeline and is like, I will trade my flamethrower for some of that gold.
also, there's
Me
a
too.
a third bag that says gemstones.
Oh.
oh!
Uh-huh.
Jackpot!
These are all worth 50 gold. There's 13 in total, so 650 gold total. But, you know, it's nothing fancy. Just your quartzes, your onyxes, your zircons, your moonstones, carnelians, star rose quartz.
Any diamonds worth
I was gonna
300
say,
gold
would
pieces?
would they be any spellcasting worthy diamonds?
Some of these stones you can use in other spells, but nothing. There's actually no diamonds on the list. It is quartz, onyx, chalcedony. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Someone please correct.
Chalcedony.
Zircon, moonstone, carnelian, star rose quartz, and citrine. And here's the stuff you find at the bottom, kind of like a closet. You see a wand, some boots with wings on them, and a big old great sword that looks shiny and new.
Does anyone have identify? Do I have identify? No.
I don't, but I'll try. Can I try?
Give me a history. Give me 3 history checks for.
Roll 3 times?
Yeah. And just tell me what's for the boots, what's for the wand, and what's for the sword.
I'm
Do you have
doing them in
disadvantage?
order.
Okay. the boots.
Do you have this?
Oh yeah, perfect. So the boots are pretty easy. They have the lowest DC. These are winged boots. While you wear these boots, you have a flying speed equal to your walking speed. You can use these boots to fly up to 4 hours, all at once or in several shorter flights, each one using a minimum of 1 minute for the duration. If you are flying when the duration expires, you descend at a rate of 30 feet per round until you land.
Okay.
I want boots.
Sweet. Flying
I want the
halfling.
Yes, with a flamethrower.
Flying flamethrower halfling.
Yojin immediately puts those boots on and is
No,
just
no,
like
no.
ignores the money bags.
You're
The
gonna have
you
to
wanna
fight
fight me
Mari
for them?
them.
Mari, are we?
Hold on. Hold on here. Hold on.
Okay,
I want to
okay.
hear the rest of this.
the
and then we'll
wand.
discuss.
The wand you're not
Okay.
sure of. It's a stick. It looks wandish. It hasn't chosen you, so you have no idea what it does. You have to attune
Okay.
to it to. You have to attune to this. You do not need to attune to this. Oh, excellent. All right. So you just got to use it. Use a action to use it. And the final one is a great sword of the silver hand. It's simply just a +1 great sword. I believe that's 2d6 +1 to attack, +1 to damage.
+1 great sword. Okay.
I'll trade you 3 medallions for a wand. But you don't know what it does? That I don't know what it does?
I think we should return these medallions to the Order of the Silver Gauntlet. Despite our interactions in the past, they would probably like to know that 3 of their best are
That's
missing
a
for a
very-
reason.
That's a very noble and right thing to do, Bucket. You're absolutely right.
I'm gonna argue the 3 being their best because those were not their best. I hope not. I hope they weren't their best. They weren't really great.
I mean, you don't earn a title like that without being pretty high up in the order.
We
I
did
can't
pants
speak
them.
to the other 2, but at least one should wear a belt.
Well, the other one was named the Redeemer, and the other one was named the Resolute. Also, for the boots, you do have to attune to them to use them.
Must be attuned to. Okay.
So that'll take
So that's half an hour or an hour?
And it's a short rest, essentially.
Short rest.
Okay. Who is capable of using a great sword?
Anyone who has
I
proficiency.
could wield that.
Yeah. And you don't need to attune to it
give
either.
it Bucket.
Okay, I think this would be better in the hands of Bucket. So here's a great sword.
It's pretty great.
Much appreciated. I will put it to good use.
But the boots still don't have a home. Yojin just kind of stands there looking at Mari like,
I mean, look,
I just
we've got
went through
4
a lot of pain.
And the wand, I think, would be best in Elsbeth's hand. So here is the wand.
I have a wand, I don't know what it does. I have a wand, I don't know what it does. I have a wand, 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 I don't know what it does.
Let me get the stats for a wand of poop your pants up. I mean,
Oh. Please, please. I'm begging you.
And I've never been all that comfortable without my feet on the ground. So to Yojin, here are the boots.
And
Mari,
I
we
wrote
could
that-
just flip you. And Yojin full on just like gives Mari a kiss on the lips and is like, what? Like, thank you. Oh my god, best day ever.
Mari fans herself a little
Elspeth
bit.
is speechless.
I'm
That's
keeping the
almost that-
gold. I'm keeping the
Exactly.
gold, and I'm keeping the gemstones. and the
Absolutely.
platinum.
That's exactly what should happen. There were 4 things in that chest, and there was 1 thing for each of us, and I think that worked out perfectly.
Yep. Totally
There you
fine.
go.
Totally fine. Yojin's back to just like pulling on these boots and is like, Bucket! You won't have to carry me anymore. I'm going to be able to fly.
How many times do you get to do? Oh, you have to wait. You've got to attune to it. You don't know how often or how far or how long.
I have to what now?
Well, when it comes to magic items, you have to spend some time with it. They have to get used to you and you get used to them before you kind of know how to use them. They have to infuse you with their magic.
What?
I know. It's a bit, you kind of have a bit of a rest with them, which might not
I
be a
have to
bad
sleep with my
idea.
boots?
Well, just a short rest, not a long one.
That's
They
sturdy.
appear to be a couple sizes too large, but once you attune to them, they will fit to your feet.
yeah, they're kind of like
I don't
There's
mind
an
big
image.
right now.
Just a tiny Yojin with just these big boot, like the top of the boots go to the kneecaps, just like a toddler in their parents' work boots.
Yeah. And Yojin just like, stealth is completely gone at this point because Yojin's just like, honk, 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 honk. Yeah.
That's what's actually costing the disadvantage on your stealth checks now. It's like, come on.
The boots don't fit. But I can go fast, maybe.
But
what's our entrances and exits here?
So the only there is 2 grates, and down below it you can see that green, brackish, yellowish kind of like slime is kind of like swirling around, and you can see that these grates open up very easily, and you very much get the distinction that this is kind of the when they're done with whatever they're working on, it goes into the shithole, like it gets dumped in.
Oh, so that's what's been slothing around. Do we want to go back and try the other door? Not yet, you can't.
Oh, right. Are you sure? I don't know. I feel like I should test that theory out first. I don't entirely
if you want to jump down there and try and fly, be my guest. But it'd be a hard time pulling you back up if it doesn't work. I feel like we should try the other door.
Yojin's gonna jump on the table in the middle here. And as soon as I find my mouse.
Catch me!
I don't know where my mouse is. Yeah, and it's pretty much gonna do exactly that. Gonna jump on the table. And then just like, okay, 1, 2, 3, go! Take off! And just like jumps off.
Give me an acrobatics check made with disadvantage, please.
With disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Oh, no.
Because you're exhausted, unfortunately.
All of your checks, you're exhausted.
Oh, well,
16!
Oh. You still stick the superhero landing. You look cool doing it, but the wings don't flutter, the wings don't flap, and the boots are still kind of like, almost like hip waders on you.
I feel like I got cheated.
You got some air, but not in the way I think you wanted to.
Mari, you want to swap back for that bag of gemstones?
No, it's okay. This is fun to watch.
Patience is not a virtue with this one. Bucket.
If you must fly for a time, I can hold you up.
It's like that bat at the sanctuary. You got a hold of the senior bat so it can pretend it's flying again.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
It's so good because like he's half blind and he's flapping his wings as best as he can. And they're just like running him down the hallway.
Got holes in his wings and he's just still going.
It's so
they're
good.
like blowing on him to make the wind.
And he's like, I earned this great.
Yeah, it's gonna be Yojin if these boots don't work.
I picture that thing with kids where you put your feet on their stomach and then you pull them up and they're like that. That's what I pictured Bucket's doing with Yojin.
Bucket just makes engine sounds with like his heart or something.
The servos start going.
Okay, we're supposed to be stealthy. You just need to make whooshing noises, not the engine noises. Stealth.
She wants to glide, not fly.
Yeah.
All right, so other door, I think.
Guess
I don't
so.
think we're going down the grates. We came from the sewer.
Yeah, I'd be okay with not going back.
Just in case, Johnny, where we had broken the wall to get in previously, how easily do you think it could be rebroken if we need to make a quick escape?
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, that's sub-ideal.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh, look, a 9 again.
You take a look.
9 is our lucky number today.
It looks this corner actually kind of stands out a little bit more than the rest of the room because where the rest of the room's more like natural stone, this has actually got like the stone almost glistens and there's metalwork involved in the corner as well. So you're not entirely sure what magic was used, but some type of magic was used to reinforce this area.
It's got that like Full Metal Alchemist like transmutation like boxing on it or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that new.
That new corner smell.
All right, I'm going to make my way to the other room and to this door.
All right.
I'm gonna follow.
And I'm going to draw my rapier and wait for everybody to be ready.
I've got my short sword ready.
Yojin's still trying to like get the boots to work.
Shunk, 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 shunk.
Wait up, guys. Wait up.
The mental image I have right now is too good.
You know when you have to drag the boots because they're too big, and otherwise they'll fall. You just have to slide them along the floor.
That's
Yeah, pretty much that.
We need fan out of Mari just like trying like sludging through some boots are flying.
So Yojin will be at the back of the group, very slowly,
Slop, slop,
inching
slop, slop,
forward.
slop.
All right, I've got my rapier drawn. I'm opening the door.
All right, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, great! That sounds like there's nothing
All of
going
us?
on here.
Nope, just Elspeth, unfortunately.
Dex
Okay.
saving. Boom, baby. That's a 10. A nice round number. Even
Ooh.
Steven. Right down the middle. I have a +7 to Dex saves, and I rolled a 10.
Wow.
You see a small needle come out from underneath the doorknob and jam you right in the palm.
Ouch.
You take 5
Ooh.
points of poison damage. I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw now, please.
Oh no.
That's so much worse. I rolled a 5.
Oh,
Oh.
you are now poisoned for the next hour, unfortunately.
How much damage did I take? 5 points?
5 points. You little...
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Oh, don't throw up. Not on my new boots.
I'm sure I'll be fine. I don't think a cure wounds would hit this, would it?
No, I think you need...
Specifically, lesser restoration or a cure poison would work. Or an antidote as well.
I can't suggest to the poison to get out of my system, can I?
You never know. You could always try.
Uh-huh.
Hey, poison.
All right. Go ahead. Vomit. Or sing it out of you.
No, I'm all right. I'll be fine. I just gotta catch myself a little bit. I'm just a little woozy. Right. What's inside? Or is it still locked? Is it trapped?
It is still locked. The trap just went off.
Oh.
Gotcha. So it's locked.
But so the trap is done and it's just locked now.
Mm-hmm.
How about Bucket break down the door?
Yeah,
He can use that sword. Poison can affect you. You're a robot.
Well, point of order, disease can't affect me. I just have resistance to poison.
Oh, okay. Close enough. Bucket, kick it down.
Or Mari could pick the lock.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to be a little more stealthy, although we've set the trap now, so I don't know.
Well, that means there's no trap to set off a second time.
Right.
Let's find out. I'll pick the lock.
All right. Give me a perception check first, Mari. Yeah, it looks fine.
that's always good to hear.
All right. Fine. Okay. I'm going to pick the lock.
I'm going to give you Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. Sweet. Thank you.
I'm going to pet your shoulder and say, do better than I did. You're good at this.
Would that be my thieves' tools? Yes.
Yes, correct.
Come on, Mari. Oh, yeah.
14. Unfortunately, the lock, as you go in to try and pick the lock, you see that same needle come out and try and jab you in the palm again. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please, Mari.
You have 1d8 inspiration if you need it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. More than you dodge out of the way as you're like, oh!
Not so fast.
As you see it come down, it's got like this little mechanical arm. It looks like it's got like a self-reloading mechanism to it.
Oh, you cheeky bugger.
Nasty.
So, Bucket, break down the door since that didn't work.
You can disarm the trap if you like.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's disarm the trap.
Yojin is not thinking like a rogue today.
Good. Fuck that trap. Please. Do it.
Thieves' tools again. Higher is better.
You still have inspiration if you need it. Inspo. Use it.
Wait, hold on. 1d8?
Correct.
Aye.
for 15, which is exactly the number you needed as you
Woo!
Nice.
And I helped.
Mari?
you see Mari take the unconventional way of disarming the trap, where she actually tries to set it off with her thieves' tools. And as soon as the needle comes out, she just jams the thieves' tool and just kind of like, it's easily just snaps the little metal bar off. And you see the needle drop to the ground. And you actually see like little drops of that like orange and yellowish blackish slime that was in the sewer kind of like bleeds out from the leftover charge of the syringe. But the trap
they put
is
the goo
disarmed.
in me.
They stuck you with the mushroom goo.
They put the goo in me. Oh, that's so gross. Oh,
Ew. Does that mean you're infected too?
I don't know. Do I have a cold
You
eye?
see glowing eyes. You see like Yojin goes up and just like tries to grab at Elsbeth's face. It's like, do you have glowing eyes?
I was going to wait
Do I
for
have
10
one?
minutes, but give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh no! I don't want
Join the
this.
club. Join the club.
Charisma saving throw?
Charisma saving throw. Better is
Lord,
is
I
best.
swear to God, I'm gonna click this button, and if you don't, 21, baby.
Oh. Nice.
Barely you've made that saving throw.
Was it 20? Was it 20?
It was actually math-wise, it was 21.
Pizza, baby.
You feel this kind of like this malaise feeling, and it feels like it locks on your soul. And then Elspeth, you lock it down. You're like, nope, I'm not doing this. As you're still poisoned, but you have fully resisted the effects of the soul curse, as it were,
So cool.
or the soul plague, as I
Those
call it.
sticky buns I'm no losing those sticky buns for nothing. Absolutely no.
The door is still locked, by the way.
Oh, Jesus,
All right.
the God! Break down the door. I'm done with this room and this place and this goo and this shite. I don't want to be here anymore. I want this over with. Let's kick it down. I don't care if there's 50 of them behind there. We'll set them all aflame and we'll go home. Let's go.
You've hit a Vox Machina.
All
This
right.
isn't even my regular voice. I'm just going full dwarf right now.
Sounds good. Grabs the flamethrower.
All right. Yojin readies their flamethrower as well.
Don't cross the streams. All right, how are you taking this door down?
Back it up.
I'll probably just boot it right on the door handle.
Give me an strength athletics check, please, Bucket. You doing the Sparta kick, or are you doing like Hulk smash?
Oh yeah, Sparta kick. I'm holding the two-handed greatsword also.
Excellent.
Nice.
I've got my rapier out still.
Warning, this could get loud. That's not ideal.
And
You see this metallic leg just go thump, and almost like an axe hitting a wet log stump for chopping, it just bounces right off. And that's when you start to notice that this door is a little bit older, a little bit more refined in its design. It's this dark oak wood. It's got some basic facades on it just to make it look nice, but it's not your standard fantasy door.
Hey, you know what wood does? It burns.
I'm so ready. Can I? Should I do it? Yeah.
Do it.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right.
Roll-
Yojin shoots.
Roll me up 3d8 fire damage, please. And it's wood, so it's vulnerable.
It is.
Take that, magic.
22.
Okay, not my best.
It only had 12. As you see this door get blown, as you see smoke, ember, and scorched wood just go flying in with the force as you flamethrower the door down. Let me reveal some more area for you. As you found what appears to be a library.
Burn the book.
I was going to say, you know what else burns really well? We should probably give it a bit of a look.
Yeah,
Oh,
oh
look,
yeah.
Burn all this knowledge.
We're searching.
Did we hear about any... Do I have a memory somewhere, DM, of books being stolen? Rumors around town Have there been any thefts of great libraries or people's personal collections or anything like that?
Give me a history check, because I didn't mention it outright, but maybe you've heard some rumors.
Well, and Elspeth has been, in her off time, she's been collecting kind of rumors around town. So
I'll give you advantage
Nerd.
on that check. Then.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. History check is a 20, please. Thank you.
Yeah, you've never heard anyone mention it to you, but you're starting to piece things together that there's been a lot of religious textbooks that have been stolen, a lot of medicinal textbooks that have been stolen, and a lot of arcane magical textbooks that have been stolen. No spell scrolls, but kind of just like a little potpourri of how do you do this thing? How do you do this thing? How do you cure this thing? How do you infect this thing? And it seems to be your whispers around town have seemed to have all coalesced into this one room.
Aye. Someone's been doing a lot of research.
Expensive research?
Some of these tomes, they come from the Arcane Brotherhood, which has moved out of Waterdeep years ago. There's definitely some religious texts from the various different temples and factions in there. There's some Zentrim texts in here. There's definitely stuff on demon summoning. There's stuff on anatomy. There's stuff on soul infections and magics that affect the soul. In fact, who's ever...
Can I do investigation check to see if any of these books could be worth something?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, because you're still exhausted, made with disadvantage. So let me check to see.
I've had an exhausting day. 11.
Unfortunately, it's hard to tell.
Are there any...
All these books look the same.
Are there any notes that have been left around, like that obviously someone's kind of gathered their information in one place and made notes on things?
Yes. Poison means you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. I knew it was on attack rolls. So yes. You can give me a perception or investigation check if you wish, Elsbeth, but unfortunately, when you mess with the goo, sometimes you get a little ill.
I'll try a perception and see what happens.
12.
So that's a 12.
It's not bad. From what you can get with a 12, right in the middle. Whoops, let me get my pointer, my clicky click. That table right there. It's got a bunch of notes on it, various different languages on it. Some common, some celestial, some sylvan. A lot of different notes.
I'd like to scoop as much up as I can and shove it into my bag, and just, especially if there's anything that I think will tie to evil Al, or that
Oh, this one says demon summoning. We should summon a demon.
Well,
Ooh.
No, that's probably not.
Gojen grabs that one.
We're trying to fight a demon.
By summoning another demon to fight the first demon.
I mean,
any that can be translated by either Ignis or a ranger.
Sometimes
Daisy?
you gotta fight
Daisy.
fire with fire.
Oh my god. I was trying. Wendy couldn't get out of my head. Daisy.
Oh, Wendy could probably translate it for you as well.
I mean, that too, but I'm just trying to scoop up and keep any notes. I'm not really interested in the books because obviously they've kind of cobbled it all together into whatever they were trying to connect.
Yeah, and it's easy
the
just to
notes
do
are for that.
Like the...
Yeah, just sweep it all
It's
into a bag kind of thing.
Do you take the demon summoning one? Or if not, can Yojin grab that one out of the pile as soon as they see that?
Absolutely. If you wish to be sneaky, you can do a sleight of hand.
Oh, Yojin's not being sneaky.
Okay.
I'd rather keep all the notes together and then see what it's worth back at Trollskull.
It'll go in my special backpack.
I also don't think any paper should be with anybody with a flamethrower. Just a thought.
Okay. Well,
Just in
to
case.
clarify, my special backpack is a bucket.
Oh, well, actually,
Yeah.
he's the most fireproof, so maybe you should carry all the papers.
Coming from a place of concern for the written word, I also did have 2 bouts of fire sprayed at me last episode. perhaps not the best carrying choice right now.
Okay.
I think
Then-
if it should be closest to the flame because it'll be arguably safest with us.
You just gotta follow the
I think
directions
I'm
on the
just gonna
nozzle.
put-
Aim away from
I'm
face.
also a lore bard. Like, it's kind of my thing to like gather lore and keep it. I'm really good with paper and notes and stuff.
Okay, but when it catches fire, because you're very flammable,
I
don't
promise.
get mad at us.
I'll make if I'm on fire, I'll make a wee paper plane out of it and toss it straight to you. I promise.
Deal.
Right. Exits or entrances.
Just the one you see, or unless someone wants to give me a perception or investigation check.
Yes.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
take
I was
a
about
look.
to say,
What's
Bucket's not much for this book learning, but
Who
are
wants
there any
inspo?
like scratches on the floor?
Inspo to you, Bucket. If you're doing it, you get a D8.
Mari got a
I got
natural
27.
20. Mari
Oh
got the
shit!
natural 20.
Never mind.
No, it's
I'm
great
keeping
for
my
you.
I'm keeping my inspo.
Mari, this is a beautiful library. This is one of those, like, you post on Instagram, you're like, look at this beautiful library that I'm in.
Mhm.
Dark wooden bookshelves, these beautiful glossy desks, not a speck of dust anywhere, just like these little sconces of magical light that have a nice, deep, warm glow, just to get cozy in reading. And Mari, it's like the laboratory, the examination room, just that little Mari tingle, like the backs of the hairs on your neck just go up just a little bit. You're like, there's something else here.
Mm-hmm.
And you see everyone fawning over the books, and like you see Yojin pulling books at their leisure off for various demon summoning. And it's not the front of the bookshelf you're interested in. It's that for whatever reason you caught a little bit of shadow at the back where it meets the wall, and there's just the tiniest of gaps where your little halfling fingers kind of slip in, and you feel that button, and you push that button. You feel a small, just as you hear this very smooth, well-oiled machine of a bookcase being and begins to slide as you see what appears to be stone steps that ascend upwards.
Oh, I'm going up the stairs.
Secret bookshelf.
Secret bookshelf.
This is my dream, by the way.
Secret
This is literally my dream.
Stairs or
Oh
the
my God.
bookshelf?
The bookshelf, the hidden bookshelf.
You go up
I've
about
always wanted one of these.
you go about 15 or 20 feet, and you feel as soon as you get out of the library area, the humidity and the heat just drops right off. You don't feel like that grime and grit sticking to you anymore. And you can see at the top is appears to be like a brass hook, or like a brass loop to move a sliding floor above you. And the floor is made of stone. Like, this is a big slab but you don't even need to roll perception on it. You can see the devices, or the mechanical devices used to make, and it looks like this thing is made to move at like the lightest touch. It'll move back for you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're going.
I'm following up.
Yeah, Bucket will also follow up.
Yojin's clunking behind at the back of the group.
1 second.
The stairs are not easy, by the way.
I know we killed a lot of the cultists back in the sewers, like before we got in here, but I'm really anxious that we haven't run into anybody yet except that husk.
We can just always kill some more if we do run into them. It's not a big issue.
Yeah,
I would
that's true.
warn-
Yeah,
that
what
we are
happened to
going
kick
up
down the
to the
door,
mansion.
Bucket?
I've lost my energy.
Mari, could you give me a stealth check, please?
Oh, yes, I can.
Beauty.
Eek.
All right, could you please put yourself right? Yeah. I gotta set this room just up just a little bit.
Who's this
I don't know
fancy
what's
fellow?
Yeah,
Yeah, who's that?
Who's the dude with the beard and
You
the
see,
funky? Who's
it is someone wearing a wizard's hat with golden glowing eyes.
Chunky.
Oh boy.
We're in the same club. This is a good sign.
We did not make any sort of plan here.
You have 2 characters with flamethrowers. You
I
don't
was
need an
just
extra
gonna
plan.
say we have gunfire.
We are the plan.
I know, but previously we were like, oh, we could be your prisoners because you have golden eyes. Like,
Oh, that's right.
we didn't do anything like that. We were just like, ooh, a lever.
Well,
Ooh,
no,
a
it could
secret tunnel.
it could still work because Mari's in front and I'm at the very back.
All
So
right.
you're like herding us into the chamber.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, Mari, what you see is, first of all, it smells terrible in here. You see that orange and red and blue fungus is everywhere. It's got tendrils on the walls, it's got tendrils on the floors, and you can see like these little pod sacks that are next to the walls. And you can see that cultists are kind of like kneeled up. It almost looks like they've had like a bad hangover and they're just kind of like resting against it. And you can see just like the essence, their visages just being slowly drawn into these little pods. And at the middle, you can see what appears to be a human man with a long white bushy beard and almost like the color contrast of Magic Owl, where it's like purple and like dark purple robe, but orange, like moon, stars and circles and whatnot. And you can see he's in the middle of an incantation. You can see like this like brownish yellow energy coming off of his hands. And you can see a Harengon in half plate kneeling down with 2 long swords placed at his knees, like as he's knelt down. And you can see that he's got that orange and blue and red fungus kind of like pulsing underneath him, and it's pulsing out from him. They have not noticed you at all.
Is there a wall here, or are we in this chamber?
You are in a wall that actually has peeper holes that see out.
So we're like we're behind the painting and we're the eyeballs.
Yeah. It's very much us. This is like the secret room in the building that only has one in and one out.
Okay, so we can make a plan. Okay. It looks like I can see cultists all around as well.
And it's the same type of cultist you remember from the sewer, where they look very emaciated. They look ill. There is, again, that sense of malaise where the sunken cheeks, long yellowy fingernails, and they just seem to almost be stuck or adhere to these pods. It's like slowly draining their essence away.
So maybe if we kill the pod fungus stuff, that will destroy or weaken them.
I feel like we could do this in 2 parts. Like the two of you just start flaming up all the pods and all of the things you can see to cut off their power supply. And maybe Bucket and I can target the chanter and target Evil Al and try and stop whatever he's doing. I have a dispel magic. I have a few other things that might at least be able to interrupt whatever this ritual is.
I have an idea. Because they're in every corner of the room, right? And there's stuff around the wall. You toss me into the middle of the room, and I do a full 360 flamethrower burst of the entire room.
Well, what if you two
know what's going on?
What if you two went in back to back and did a full, like the 2 of you?
Yeah.
I like
both out.
I like that.
Like a helicopter, I don't know what a helicopter is, but in that motion where there's like 2 boring blades of flame.
A halfling copter.
A halfling copter.
Just flamethrowers out.
Do it. Let's go.
Wait, has it been an hour? Are those boots fitting you better?
You have not taken a short rest yet.
No, but that's fine. Bucket can toss us.
All right. I think that's good. You go in back to back and just flame the whole place up. And then Bucket and I go in and you keep targeting the cultists and the fungus, and Bucket and I go for the center and try and disrupt whatever this ritual is.
I love it. We'll do a sneak attack.
We open, double flame sneak attack.
Yeah.
All the way across
the best plan we've ever made.
I love it.
So just so
This is
Bucket's
definitely
clear
going to
here,
work.
the plan is to pick up both the halflings, throw one of them over here, and throw the other one over here.
No,
No,
we're
I
gonna
think
do
they
back
should
to back.
stay back to back. I think they should
You
enter
throw us
back to back.
together. He
Are
has
we,
to give
like-
us a little bit of a toss so we're in the center of the room.
Lashing you together so you spin.
I mean, really, we're pretty
acrobatic.
close to this. We're pretty close to the center of the room. You just have to go about 10 feet in. Like, they're in the center of
We
the
can
room.
link arms back to back. We can link arms. That
Yeah.
way we don't have to lash us, and we
Yeah.
can let go, and then we can do more.
I think a throw is a little more dramatic, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
And he can toss us over that wizard's head, and so we land. I don't know how to go beep in there, but here we go. And then he can toss us like over his head, so we land kind of right there in the room in the middle, and then we do the full 360 turn.
All right. I like it. I'm gonna give you some inspiration. Bucket. Do you believe you can toss both of these small people at the same time, like it's some kind of fire grenade of people?
If this is the plan, I will do my best to complete the mission. Just real quick, DM, for the pulsating is coming off the Heron-Gon. It's not like going to the Heron-Gon.
It's coming out from underneath them. Like it's radiating out from them.
Okay. All right. Well, Bucket will stand at the ready and ask. Just say when.
All right, Yojin links arms with Mari.
Yeah. Mari links arms with Yojin.
We're linked.
All right. So just so you know, this is going to be a surprise round. So you're going to get everyone's going to get a full round of action before the initiative actually does take place.
Awesome.
1 second, making sure.
Love it.
Love this for us.
Yep. All right. So please target yourselves and give me an initiative roll. Ooh, there's some good ones.
Oh, 7. My boots are hindering me.
These boots weren't made for walking.
Oh.
They were made for flying.
They were made for flying.
Oh, I didn't target myself. Oh, shite.
That's all right. You can still do it.
Wait, how do you...
Okay, so I target myself and then I... That's better.
Oh, wow.
Okay, come on.
I'll change it to the 21 though, because that is what I rolled first.
Still.
Okay. So,
Oh, it didn't change it.
I can change it for you. Elsbeth got
Okay.
is.
I got a 21 originally.
I would like to re-roll.
I don't like that name that I'm seeing in initiative order right now.
All right. Here we go. Elspeth, you are first to go.
Okay.
You can hold
2
your action.
seconds.
You can go defensive. You can do whatever you want. You have the surprise right now.
Just want to see what my spell save DC is. Okay. And what's okay. Okay. Should I go first or should I hold?
Choice is entirely yours.
No.
If
I
it
think
helps your
hold.
decision,
Really
Bucket's action was going to burst all of us sort of out of the room.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I guess the door's closed right now. But I can target one that I can see within range. I don't need the door open because I can see him.
Absolutely.
So I am... Can't make this at a higher... I'm going to do this at a higher level.
Should we test the wand?
It takes an action to use the wand.
This is the perfect time to test the wand.
This is the perfect time.
I know, but I don't want to notify them of something going wrong before the door opens. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
Valid.
Because if this is a surprise round,
That's
we'll
a
all get to
halfling
do
hand
something.
grenade. It's coming.
The holy halfling hand grenade.
Yeah.
I will count to 3 halflings.
And one,
Not
three,
two and a half, not
not
four.
two, but three.
And not a gnome. They must be halflings.
See, I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level
Ooh.
on Evil Owl.
So that is a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw DC is 15.
Okay.
I'm trying to disrupt.
Oh, wait. No, he actually has a wisdom saving throw. Whoops. 1 second.
Ah, shite.
That is a natural, or not a natural 20, but a dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
Unfortunately.
On a failed save, I just want to check if it takes half damage on a saved, but I don't think it does. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to move away.
All right. Roll me up
All right.
your damage, please.
So because it's 3rd level, it'll be 3d6, 4, it'll be 5d6.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ouch.
So I will.
16.
I'm
All
a
right.
grandma.
Elspeth and anyone else who can see this effect, give me an Arcana check, please.
Shite. Arcana.
Ooh, Bucket.
Somehow Bucket
Bucket.
knows the most in this situation.
Looks good to me.
Bucket, you definitely see that Magic Owl, or sorry, Evil Owl made this, and just for reference so I don't confuse anyone, bit dyslexic, I'm going to confuse Magic Owl and Evil Owl all the same. It's Evil Owl.
You could just say Owl.
Owl.
Because he's the only one in the room.
Yeah.
True, very true. You see he resists the save, but you also see he's also magically guarded. There's kind of like a magical barrier that kind of like envelops him. And you can see that the effect of his save and the effect of the damage is lessened. And you know that it's not like a shield around him. It's radiating out from the bunny, as Evil Owl only takes 4 points of damage.
Oh, I just realized there's a bunny and we really are going to throw a hand grenade. A holy hand grenade.
Yes!
I just got great big teeth!
Cultists
They
are
call
surprised.
me-
Oh my god.
Tim!
Ordinary rabbit.
Mari, I assume you're holding your action to shoot your flamethrower as soon as Bucket throws you into the room.
Indeed.
Boop.
We are ready with the flames.
Bucket, it is your go.
Alright, well, Bucket will beat his chest, and the rune will light up, and he'll lean down and grab both the halflings as he starts to grow and bursts out of the room,
Nice.
throws them to the designated area.
All right, halflings, move yourselves within 30 feet of Bucket somewhere.
And then I'm immediately going to get in the grill of this Harengon.
I think we'll land about right here. We'll fly over his heads for sure.
Nice.
I think we're about here.
As long as you're within 30 feet of the
beautiful.
door, you're good.
Yeah, you're about 20 feet there, but that's pretty central.
Yeah.
And then this Harengon, the way you described it, let me know if this is like still, they're like on their knees.
Mhm.
Would that give me any sort of like advantage or auto crit to just come down on them?
They wouldn't be you wouldn't have advantage, and you also used your action to throw the halfling.
If I were to action surge.
Oh, it would be a normal hit. Yes.
Okay.
They're not considered prone?
If he's
Because
on
they're
his
on their
knees,
knees?
no, because you have to be like prone, like actually on your stomach or on your back. Unfortunately.
All right, then I'm going to burn my action surge. Action surges come back
Short rest.
after short rest, right?
Correct.
Burn it all. This is the big one.
No, I mean
love
like because I
that.
used it against the yeah, short rest. Cool. Yeah, so I'll just action surge and use my shiny new greatsword on the Harengon.
Awesome. Actually, let me
So I'll just
see
do
if I
the
can.
attack roll of my regular longsword, and then do the damage of the greatsword.
For a
Nice.
23
23.
as it bites into the bunny, ka-chunk, for 9 slashing. Ouch.
All right. So I do want to the 9 slashing is for the regular longsword. So
Actually,
I will roll
sorry.
the-
I'm gonna read oh no, he can't take reaction on the surprise round. Never mind. You're good. My apologies.
No worries.
Oh, wait, sorry. No, he can, because he's actually technically not surprised. He's going to lift up his swords and parry, adding to his AC, and blocks your blow.
It blocks 24.
Oh, 24? Yes, 24 does hit.
Okay. Well, no, yeah. So it's 23 on the die, but it's a +1.
+1, right.
Greatsword,
Sorry.
right?
Thank you for pointing that out. Yes, 24 does hit.
No worries. I'm gonna do a lot. So because it's the greatsword and it's 2d6, but also I'm a giant, so that's adds 1 more d6
Nice.
to an attack roll.
Do it up.
And then I'm also going to invoke the fire rune.
Nice.
Fire!
James!
We haven't even set off the halfling hand grenade yet.
Not yet, no.
Brilliant.
You will soon. All right, so he takes the full 12, but you notice he resists half the fire. That's
Gotcha.
16 in total.
And then they have to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Damn.
Yep. That's actually a 22.
Oh, wow.
All right. Halflings, or Yojin. Or sorry, Mari is the one who's holding her action.
Mm-hmm.
You get to blast away.
So I came in and started blasting. How many, what is the dice for the flamethrower again?
It's either 3d8 or 3d6. 3d8's a line, 3d6 is a cone.
Oh, we're coning, right? Like we're spinning, we're coning.
We're coning and spinning.
I actually I think the cone will. You're only going to reach one with the cone, unfortunately, the way they're spaced out in the room.
How far
so
does
I
the line
should just
go?
line it?
The line goes 40 feet.
Okay, I'll do a line then. Is that D6 or D8?
3d8 for the line.
3D8.
And I got to do.
And then remember, it's sneak attack as well.
And we're sneak attacking as well.
And I got to do a dexterity saving throw for 17, which makes it is.
Does my sneak attack show up?
Yes, I see 13
Yeah.
plus 11 is 24, but he made a save, so that'll be 12. But this cultist is critically wounded. He is very
Which one?
very badly burned. All right. The bunny gets to go because the bunny can't be surprised. And the bunny stands up, and you see the bunny cast a spell and casts Bless on itself and Evil Owl.
Oh.
What kind of spell is Bless?
It's an abjuration spell. It gives a D4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Yojin, you are up.
All right, Yojin's doing sneak attack because it's their first turn, and they're doing the line while spinning.
Okay, let me do a dex save for the cultist.
So,
ooh, that fails.
and then do I just hit sneak attack?
Yeah, 2d8 and sneak attack. Or sorry, 3d8 and sneak attack. Sorry about that.
Okay. 3, 8. And then, do I just hit sneak attack? How do I get it to go? Oh, wait. Found it. Click. It's not clicking.
How'd Mackenzie do hers? No.
Oh, wait. I found it.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
14. Oh,
Boots.
that's a lot of ones. Ooh. Still,
We'll see
it
where those-
didn't make it save, but is still also equally as badly burned as the first one.
When you roll a 1 on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can re-roll the die.
Re-roll it.
Yeah, halfling luck.
Nice. I think that's only for D20s, I think.
Not for sneak attack.
Or was it
It's an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, it's
Okay,
only
so
the
then-
D20 roll, not the damage roll.
It's the D20, not the
okay.
damage roll, yeah.
Never mind.
That's all right. You still did free damage. Evil Owl surprised. Keep going.
No, because so me and Mari are still continuing our circle. That's our
Nice.
next action, is just continuing the halfling hand grenade move.
All right, we come
The sprinkler.
back to the top of the order. Elspeth, it is your go.
I'm going to use my last 3rd level to dispel that bless.
Oh, on the bunny or on Evil Owl? You got to pick a single target.
Isn't it a magical effect within range though? Can I not target the spell caster and it?
If you get the bunny, it'll fade on Evil Owl as well.
That was my thought. Is that I saw the bunny cast it because I'm pretty much right. I'm right there.
Yeah.
So I'd like to cast a spell on the bless magical effect specifically.
All right, because it is 3rd level or lower, it just ceases
Disappears.
to be.
Bye bye.
Bonus action.
Take that, bunny.
You see the bunny look up, and you actually see for the first time it's got like sores and boils underneath its fur. You can see like a little bit of pus coming out of the corner of its eyes as it looks up and locks eyes with you.
Do I recognize the body?
The body? Give me a history check.
Is it wearing vestments?
It is wearing vestments.
Okay. History check real quick.
This is going to be a tough one.
No, nothing.
Unfortunately not. You still have a bonus and a move action left.
Bonus, I'm going to send my inspiration over to Bucket. 1 inspiration. And move. I know I can't hold my move, but I suppose I'm going to duck if they're going to swing around with the flames. That's like, I'm not going to go prone, but I'll be moving to avoid whatever flame might be coming my way.
Yeah.
So,
gotcha.
It's like one of those games, where you either have to like jump or duck.
It's like Super Mario where there's the spinning fire.
Exactly.
Aye.
It is the cultists go. You see that the 2 cultists that are still attached to their pods, you see them trying to pull themselves away, but it almost looks like they're adhered to it. And there's like this invisible force, like almost speeding up its process of just draining away their energy. The 2 that have
Stay
been
in your sack.
pulled off will go up to Mari because they've been damaged and they can move now. And they are going to do some attacks.
Hello, fellas.
Scimitar attacks.
Oh dear.
For a
but we're
7
spinning.
7 versus Yojin.
Ha! Hit. I mean, miss. Sorry, miss. Not hit.
It's like, wow, those boots have really hampered your abilities.
Those are 2 different things.
And against
That was a missed start.
Mari is a 17 versus AC.
But she also has uncanny dodge. Don't forget that. Sorry.
Yes, that'll reduce the damage.
Uncanny dodge. Yeah, so it hits.
All right. Roll me up for 2 slashing, which gets reduced down to 1 slashing.
Oh, what do I roll for that?
No. Uncanny dodge just reduces all the damage you take by half for the round.
Sweet.
So you only take 1 point of damage.
Amazing.
Nice.
Which comes to your retort, Mari. As you see, as almost all humanity, all humanoidhood of this creature has left. You can literally see like its rib cage. It looks like it's been in like a dehydrator, and you can actually see kind of like this like sickly yellow glow coming from the center of its core. And that's the only thing that's kind of illuminating right now, is you see like the light coming out of its mouth and out of its eyes and a little bit out of its ears as well. As it's like got a raspy kind of like as it kind of tries to take that swipe at you. They don't look very strong at all.
You look extremely flammable, and I'm going to aim my gun directly towards that glow, and I'm going to be blasting.
It succeeds on its dexterity save.
Oh.
Stop. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Just Neo Matrixes underneath it.
You actually see
Wow, it just folds in half.
this
Backwards.
this greenish yellowish aura kind of surrounds it, and it doesn't so much dodge it as it soaks a lot of it, as it takes half your damage and then half of that damage again, so it takes another 4.
Half.
You can give me an Arcana check if you wish, Mari.
Yeah.
12. He didn't have that aura before, but he has it now, and you can't quite put your finger on it.
But I've noticed that he's got an aura now.
Yeah. Bucket, it is your go.
All right. Coming down on the Heron again.
10 is a miss as you go.
I just
crack.
got.
Oh, sorry. Go for it, Yojin.
I was just gonna say I've killed a rabbit stuck in my head. The song.
Kill the rabbit.
Kill
Kill
the
the rabbit.
Kill the rabbit.
You see one of his twin blades comes up and blocks your greatsword. This bunny has some martial skill about him.
Coming up for the second attack.
25 is definitely a hit.
Yes.
All right. And then I will add the d6 for my giant size.
Perfect. That 8 plus 5 is 13. Owie, owie. Owie, kapowie.
My head is just scraping the ceiling right now.
Yeah.
Just sweeping wildly.
Little sparks coming off of the stone top. Bonus action or a move?
Hmm.
Oh, you had inspiration on that attack.
I don't think
I don't
an
think it would have
18
added.
got there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here. I'm just gonna try to look as menacing as possible so the Heron only looks at me.
Perfect. The Herongon's retort. The Herongon. I mean, come on, Sheets. Come on, Sheets.
Oh, just for reference also, because I'm wielding a two-handed weapon, my shield is in its retracted state, so my AC is now 18.
Perfect. The Herongon is going to do a multi-attack against you, Bucket. Great, or longsword as well. Oops, wrong stat. That's a natural 1, so that's definitely not going to hit you.
God.
And a 19 for the other one.
19 hits.
19 hits.
Cutting words.
All
Cutting
right.
words.
Do it up.
It's a roll, right?
Yes, and you roll your inspiration.
Yeah, roll D8. Okay.
Yeah.
And you have to take it off the
Attack. So that becomes a
You have to
16.
take 3.
16 versus AC.
It doesn't hit you, Bucket, right?
No, it does not.
Perfect. So what cutting words do you say to this Herongon as he tries to?
I think is it? Did I recognize it's wearing silver order
It's not.
vestments?
It's not wearing the
It's
order
not?
of the silver
Okay.
gauntlet vestments. No, it's wearing a greenish brackish hand. It's almost like it's in copper or bronze.
Interesting. Then I'll just say, "Oi, back here!" Just to distract, just try to pull it away from its like target a little bit as it swings.
Perfect. It's going to use its bonus action and heal itself up
No.
for 7 hit points.
Boo.
That brings us to Yojin.
All right. So just with they're turning clockwise. So I lost my mouse again. There it is. All right. Yojin's turning and is actually going to go for Al this time
Ooh, nice.
and use the flamethrower.
Yeah, and there's no one. Elspeth has tactically
It's just
taken.
me and Al.
Yep. Do it up. So roll your attack, and he is adjacent to an ally. When he rolls dexterity save.
Yeah.
Is 11 plus 5 is 16.
And then And then my next action will be we're gonna keep turning.
You can roll a sneak attack
Turning.
because Al's adjacent to Bucket.
Right.
So that's 17 divided by 2 is 16, which is 8 divided by another 2 or another 50% is 4. He's taken 8 points of damage.
Yes.
That's not great. I mean, we could do better.
Bonus action.
I'm scared of
move?
him. Our bonus action is that we're going to keep spinning. So I guess we would kind of be like swapping spots now a little bit.
Perfect.
Like, I guess I'm more a little bit on the right.
Yeah.
And Mari's on the left. There we go.
You see Evil Al turn to his Harengon ally. He says, "The ritual is almost done. Make sure it finishes. I will consult with the master," as he begins to cast a spell, Dimension Door.
Oh no!
Of course, I used my last
Kill him!
spell. I've used it.
You see,
What is?
he teleports out.
Can't I use a cunning? Oh, you move him. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat. Okay, but his move was next, so I can't like jump on top of him.
Unfortunately, only on your action. I'm sorry.
Ah.
But that brings us to the top of the order. Elspeth, it is your turn as you see Evil Al has stepped into a dimension door and left the area.
I want to run up to this guy and cut him, but also cut through the web, the sack, and detach him.
You'll have advantage because he's technically incapacitated, so this will also count as a crit as well.
Oh, sweet. Well, then there's my attack.
Oh,
that's even Steven.
21 hits. And then a crit, so that's 16. Describe how you slash into this cultist who's kind of just adhered to this leathery pod.
Well, I kind of want to go, like, if the pod's against a wall, I kind of want to go sort of halfway down the pod and then out through the middle of him, just to try and like an L shape, just to try and scoop him off the wall and hopefully get maybe right through him.
Perfect. As you cut into the pod, you see it kind of like this like greenish yellow gas just kind of escapes and hits you right in the face. You're already poisoned, so you can't be poisoned any further, but it does make you throw up inside your mouth a little bit. It smells like rotting cabbage mixed with sewage.
That's minging.
But it looks like the cultist is now detached from the pod.
Is he still standing?
He's still crouched next to it, but it looks like he's about to stand up very soon. You have bonus action and a move?
I don't have any bonus actions really, other than I have 2 weapon fighting. Does that mean that I can attack with my dagger too?
Yes, you absolutely can. It just means you don't add your ability modifier to the dagger damage.
How would I do that on roll 20? Because it seems to do it automatically.
Oh, we just take because it'll tell you in the math. So if you master the 8,
so I'll just hit dagger then. I'll just try and stab him.
Yeah, perfect. And that counts as a crit as well. So that's another. Dex is 4, so you roll 4, so it's still 8 damage. He takes. Ooh, he is very close. He's very close to being dead.
So I slice him off the wall, and then I shank him with my dagger, and I'm like, "Stay down."
Is that all you got? Ah!
You stink.
It is now the cultist's turn. This cultist is going to do its scimitar attack against you, Elspeth, because you've gravely wounded it. 16 versus AC.
Oh, that hits.
Okay, and scimitar damage as he pulls out his weapon for 2 slashing.
Yeah, indeed.
They seem to be not very good at...
Did he stand up first, or is he still on the ground?
He did
that would
stand
be
up,
disadvantage.
but you did see he's got some shaky knees and some shaky hands on him.
Aye.
The cultist next to Mari will take a slash for 19 versus AC.
Yep, hits.
Oh.
For 6 slashing, as it seems being around this Haragon has kind of emboldened them and kind of encouraged them to fight more. And for Mari. Or sorry, Yojin and then Mari. 16 as well.
Oh, that's a hit.
For 7 slashing. Ooh.
Ooh.
And this cultist in the corner is still adhered to its pod. And we've got Mari. It is your go, your retort.
Mari's pissed. Mari's flaming. We are shooting.
Ooh, 22. Let's see what the dex save is. +5. It's a 16, so it makes it. Roll up your damage, please. It's just solo damage because it's not adjacent to an ally.
So what's the damage part again?
Oh, 3d8. Sorry, you've already rolled it. So 22.
Yeah.
I made it save, so it's 11. And it will take half of that again, so it takes 5 damage.
Aura is really cutting into our damage.
That's what he was designed for.
Kill the rabbit.
Kill the rabbit. Kill the rabbit.
Bucket of bolts. It is your
It's
go.
rabbit season.
With your
Working on
halflings.
it.
Halflings chanting, kill the rabbit.
Kill the rabbit.
Right, first attack.
Oh, he'll definitely use his reaction to parry that off and clink with his longsword and parries off your blow.
Oh.
Alright. Then second attack.
14
This time I will use the inspiration.
for 19. Unfortunately, he parries off that blow as well.
What?
Stop.
Dang.
Double parry.
All the way across the sky. Bonus action.
This rabbit.
Nope. Pretty straightforward. Smacking him twice and then got nothing else unless something happens.
All right. Well, it's the bunny's turn. And the bunny's going to see exactly what you've done to it. And you see its hand begins to glow with like that sickly greenish yellow as he puts it right on his neck. And you can see like boils and blisters begin to pop up on his skin as he lays on hands himself for 31 points of damage. And it's
31? On himself, though? You said on himself.
on himself. Yes.
He just gave himself 31 points of damage.
Mhm.
He has to die. He has to die to complete the ritual.
Oh, shit! Don't kill the rabbit!
Don't kill the rabbit.
Wait,
Is he dead?
Hold
Is
on,
he alive?
the lay on hands damages him, or he's getting 31 points of health?
He healed himself for 31 points.
Oh.
I thought you
Oh.
said he
Okay.
took 31 damage on himself.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
His healing effect is like a blistery boil effect.
Oh, gross.
But Yojin, it is your go.
Yeah, so Yojin's aiming for the rabbit from behind. He's blocking the attacks from Bucket, and Yojin's just like
You are
you're
definitely
next. Al disappeared.
you're definitely gonna hit Bucket with this attack.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
Bucket, give me a dexterity save, DC 15, please.
Yes.
Oh, beats it.
And so
Shut
does,
Bucket.
so does the bunny. Roll up your damage, please.
Lost my mouse again. I have 2 screens now, and I just don't understand what happens every time.
It happens.
Mhm.
I got a small
Just
little
hold.
app
I
that
have
puts
3.
a little
Okay.
ring around my mouse so I can see it.
Because the bunny rabbit is next to an ally. Do I get to also do sneak attack again?
Yes, but that will also apply to Bucket as well. So you can choose not to use it if you don't wish.
I choose not to.
She presses the button.
I pushed the button. So that's 22. So you're taking 11 points, Bucket. Bunny Boy's taking 11. Half that is 5.
Ew.
Magical aura.
Sorry, Bucket.
I'll be
Deactivating the
okay.
fire room didn't give you any resistance to fire.
It
Yeah,
does
what
not.
happened with that? What?
Damn it.
Yojin, Elspeth, you're back up.
I just can't someone step on this bunny? Just pounce on it.
So because I have,
The bunny's about 6 feet tall.
so with
Oh, it's a small bunny.
him,
Like Monty Python small bunny. somehow wielding swords.
Oh no, this is like furry convention. This is a buff built bunny.
This is a mascot. We're fighting a mascot.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes way more sense now. Okay, less confused.
He's basically a kangaroo.
If we,
Yeah.
if I have 2-weapon fighting, can I stab him with my dagger and then move and then take another right?
Absolutely.
I'm going to stab him with my dagger
Stabby stab.
because I feel like he's near. I just feel like I just need to knock him over, and I'm just gonna. Boop. Oh,
That's an 11. Just missed the AC.
oh, for heavens! Well, then I have to use my rapier and stab him with that.
18 will do it. You don't even need
Right.
to roll damage. You only had 1 hit point left. Describe how you.
I could have stabbed him with the dagger. I just I swipe at him with the dagger actually, and he manages to like wobble away, and so then I grab the robe and run my rapier into him as if, for heaven's sakes, I was going to use this for something else, and then I.
You see him like gasp, and you see that glow, that almost like a yellow ichor begin to like leak out a bit. Then you see leathery tendrils come out from the pod and just absorbs him into it, and you see this bright yellow glow begin to hum, almost like a heartbeat going boom, 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 as you've killed the
Can
cultist.
I sense anything in this when this happens?
Oh yes, there's something growing in this room.
The more of these things we kill, the more we're feeding it.
No one kill me, please.
I have a question, DM.
Yep.
When I sliced the pod to get at the guy, did the pod take damage? Like, did it seem like it could be something that would be damageable?
The pod did take a little bit of damage. You notice that they look very tough and resolute. I think like the gremlin pods.
Yeah.
Like they're little leathery balls that are like stuck to the wall.
Ew.
Max, don't.
And it is
All right.
the cultist's turn. So on Mari, another scimitar attack for a 12 versus AC, which I'm pretty sure is going to miss.
Miss.
Again, it looks they're fighting spirit, like they just don't have. They're being inspired by the bunny, but they just don't have the martial skills right now. And against Yojin, an 11, same thing.
We're just too good with our dodging and our
Yeah.
spinning.
It's like doing backflips with flamethrowers on.
Yeah.
Mari,
In unison together, we're that good.
your go.
Like Yoda's lightsaber fight.
Yeah. At P2 Yoda.
So the bunny is dead.
No, the bunny's still alive.
No.
No, the bunny's still alive. Okay.
The bunny
It
did
was
a lay on hands and
cultist.
fully
but
healed.
it's like it's getting like
It healed itself. It healed itself.
twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Healed itself twice.
Great.
Yeah.
Well,
DMs love NPC classes.
and injuring it is just
You can tell by this point, the bunny and its surrounding allies are very resistant to magic. Like exceptionally resistant to magic.
okay. So what can I light on fire? Like, is the room?
You can like
Can I start just lighting the room, like the tendrils and stuff, on fire?
Can I take a free action so you scream, destroy the pods, destroy the pods?
Yeah.
absolutely you can do that.
Okay. I'm gonna flame the pods.
All right, the pods automatically fail because they're immobile. So just roll up your 3d8 fire damage, 14, and they're vulnerable to fire. So the pod in this corner immolates and gets destroyed.
Yes.
As you
Does
actually
it do
see,
anything to the?
it does. You can see the light, that yellow glow and light in its eyes begin to fade out as it looks like it's almost gone into like a small panic. If it survives long enough, you'll see the effect of what happens.
Sweet.
All right.
Sorry, can you pinpoint where the pods are in the room again?
Oh, sorry. I should have had a marker down for them. There's one there, and one where the other cultist is. Move the sheet.
That cultist is still attached to the pod, right?
Yes, he hasn't moved. He hasn't been attacked. He's still adhered to the pod, and one of the pods has just been incinerated. Thank you. Yeah, good point. Let me draw freehand. You got it. Thank you very much.
No problemo.
But this one's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one's gone.
that one's toast.
Okay, 2 pods left.
3 pods.
3
Because
pods.
there's one on
Wait,
this guy.
Oh, okay, I see. Got it. This is very Gremlins.
Yeah, that's where I got my inspiration from. Bucket of bolts. What do you wish to do? The bunny boy appears resolute, covered in boils and blisters, and has pus leaking out of its eyes, but appears to
Ew.
be.
We're not eating this bunny.
You are a testament to your name. And then just single-mindedly, Bucket will continue trying to cut down this rabbit and hold its attention.
Ooh, a natural one. Unfortunately, no. As the bunny
Rah.
just
No.
stands out of the way. 23. That's a hit. Can't use this thing.
I have exhausted it. And then add the d6 for my giant size.
18.
18 damage.
Ooh. Come on, buddy. Come on, roll 20. Let me target the bunny. There we go. So that is 18 plus that is that. You have done some damage to this bunny again. Ka-chunk. Bonus or a move?
Not yet. Oh, well, you know what? Maybe I'll move so I'm not in the firing line of any flamethrowers. I'll just be over here.
That's smart.
I'll just sidestep a little bit.
Smart, very smart. Yeah.
The bunny sees that Mari has incinerated a pod and is going to change his attack. Is
No.
going to
No!
great sword attack you for an 11. Ooh.
That's the hit? No, he misses.
And for a 15.
Was the 11 the attack roll?
He has 2 attacks, so he rolled an 11 and missed with the first one. Does a 15 hit your armor?
Yeah. 15. My armor class is 15.
So it's a push, yes. So
Yeah.
Cutting words.
No.
Oh, yeah, you don't even need to roll a dice because it'll miss automatically. So what's your other cutting words towards the bunny?
You're not going to be able to finish this.
Hippity
We're
hop
destroying the pod.
away,
It's
buddy.
Don't touch my money.
Yojin, it is your go.
Yojin, can
One
Yojin aim to try to hit both of these guys with one shot?
Uh,
Yeah, get
Hold
a
on.
line going.
Let me. Yeah, I'm trying to do a line for this guy.
it's a
I
5.
don't know how to click this thing.
It's a 5-foot square line. Oh, yeah, that direction. Absolutely, yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. Whoever did that, thank you.
Yeah, perfect. So let me do 2 dexterity saving throws. That's a 4, and that's not going to be enough for the first one. And he's at disadvantage for that one because he's attached to a pod. Is 12. Roll me up your flamethrower damage, please. Ooh.
Does she hit the pod too, or is he in the way?
The pod gets hit because he's attached to it. So the pod immediately goes boosh and immolates because it's vulnerable to fire. So he's taking the full 15 and is very damaged by it.
Yeah.
And that's 7. Half of 7 is 4 and takes barely any damage from it. Still not doing the best, but he's doing better than he should be doing.
2 for 1.
Back the top around is Elspeth.
I'm going for this pod. I'm going all hands on deck. Rapier.
Counts as a
Oh, this is gonna be
critical.
so messy.
So 24.
And then 12. You've got a magic weapon?
No, it's no +1.
So it'd be 12. That is, you stick your rapier right through the pod. You stick it in and mush it around. You're trying to disrupt the glowing light on the inside of it. You've done a significant amount of damage to it. You're pretty sure one more hit if you can land it, which you probably will. Yep. And as you kind of like, almost like cracking open a soft
I
hard
do the I stick one in, I stick the other in, and then that crisscross and kind of tear it open. also holding my breath.
It's like hitting the yolk on an egg over easy, as it just kind of like spills out like this slimy. You can't even see the remains of the cultist that got pulled into it. You have a bonus action and a move left.
Well, if that's gone, and that's gone, I'm gonna move. Wait, what's my movement?
Should be 30 feet.
So it is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna move here and get on the other side and flank with the
Perfect.
bucket.
All right. The cultists are going to go. The one next to Mari going to do an attack with the scimitar, but now attacked with disadvantage because it's its power. For a 9 versus AC.
Miss.
All right. This one is going to come over and attack Elspeth, and because its pod is going to attack with disadvantage with a 19. Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Sorry, did you say his pod was gone? So the fire did destroy that far?
Yeah, it did. Here, let me
Okay.
mark it.
All right. What's the damage?
It is going to be 2 slashing damage.
Owie.
Block it off.
And then the one with Yojin, 17 versus AC.
Ooh, that's a hit.
For 2 slashing damage. Thunder, cracks, and lightning.
These guys brought knives to a gunfight.
To a flamethrower.
I can have that damage because I have uncanny dodge.
So that'll be one damage. Mari, it is your go. There's 1 pod left and 3 cultists left, and of course our special bunny boy.
I'm going for the pod with the flamethrower, and I was just looking at my notes. Apparently, the flamethrower is 4d8 fire damage in a line.
48. My apologies. I'm sorry about that.
And 2d8 fire damage in the cone.
My apologies.
We're also probably spinning again at this point. Hey, we're still
Yeah.
spinning. We'll switch turns this time.
All right.
Where's my
roll
fire?
Roll me up your fire damage.
All right, we're gonna do 48 fire damage at the pod.
For 15 as it
Where are you
goes.
going?
Whoosh, it immolates as well. You've destroyed all the pods in the room.
Woohoo!
Everyone, give me an Arcana check.
I got there
Ooh.
first.
Mari, Elspeth.
Sorry.
Not Yojin. Bucket. Oh, so it's Mari and Elspeth who sees this. You see that as soon as all the pods are gone, you see all this diseased effect on the bunny all of a sudden catches up with him. As you can see, kind of like this lustrous glow that was keeping the cultist protected fades.
Ooh.
Excellent.
So he's just painting of Dorian Gray style, just aging before our eyes.
Like the end of Indiana Jones.
Bucket,
Face melting.
do it up.
All right. Well, worked so far. Well, it kind of worked so far. All right. I don't think that hits.
17, it hits now.
Oh, perfect. All right. Well, let me add that
Yes.
extra D6 then.
Absolutely, for 16. Ooh. Math in my head. There you go. You deliver a deep wound with your magical greatsword into this bunny. Actually,
Right.
Bucket, give me a free perception check.
Ooh.
17. You see that the name carved on the hilt of your sword says Sanka the Resolute.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Your second attack.
Sorry, friend. Never mind. That I've wavered in my emotions.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think a 12 hits.
No, 12 unfortunately won't hit. It is Sanka the Resolute's turn. 1 second, as he's going to take 6 damage as he begins to decay in front of you.
Ew.
Very Indiana Jones style. It's like his features begin to sunken, and you can see like his fur is starting to like just age out and fall out. He's going to try and attack Mari because she did. Actually, no. This is going to be cooler. You see him. He's going to try lay on hands, and you notice that absolutely no glow or no magic comes out of his hands. And that's his action. Yojin, it is your go.
Yojin goes straight, tries to shoot another line between the two occultists.
Perfect.
Here.
They are now making these dexterity saves at disadvantage. A 7 and a 2 or a natural 1. Roll up your damage, please.
4d8.
All right, that's 4d8s for the
4d8s.
line.
Oh,
Beauty.
yeah. Describe how you incinerate
And
both
then
of these cultists.
because okay, yeah. So Yojin's just like, Elspeth, watch out! As the one comes up behind her, and Yojin just like, in one of their very majestic-looking spins that Mari and Yojin are continuously doing, and one particularly stuck the landing, highly dramatic. Yojin just fires a perfect burst of flame that just bursts through both of them, and they just practically incinerate at the touch of it.
Nice. I love it. Elspeth, it is your go. What do you wish to do?
Okay, seeing the rabbit decompose before my eyes and seeing its weakened state, I am going to look at it and say, tell us where we will find Evil Al. And I'm going to cast suggestion.
Ooh, okay. Wisdom saving throw.
I have to make a wisdom saving throw. Is it at disadvantage?
It's not. And it
Okay, I'm going to use my last bardic inspiration to minus that from the ability check.
okay.
Oh,
For 19.
yeah, it still beats it.
I'm sorry. Paladins are resolute.
It's all right. It was worth a try.
The last cultist is going to try and attack Mari. All these poor boys. Disadvantage with a 7. Like there's
Missed.
literally no fight left in them. And again, your retort once more, Mari.
I'm going to put him out of his misery. I'm going to blast him into oblivion.
19. Describe how you immolate this last cultist.
I say, I'm sick of you. You stink. You're disgusting. Just die already. And I blast him.
And just like dry tint kindling just almost evaporates in front of you. Bucket of bolts. This paladin bunny is decaying in front of your very eyes.
How rough does it look?
Looks very rough.
All
very,
right.
very rough.
Picking up what Elspeth's putting down, Bucket's going to... You said the name was on like the hilt of the sword?
Mm-hmm.
Bucket's going to rest the blade on the shoulder of the Harengon and like angle it so the name can be read. And he'll be like, regain your honor. Tell us where Evil Al is going. And you can die not having forsaken your oath.
Nice.
Give me a persuasion check. Made normally. Normally it's disadvantage, but that's pretty persuasive.
Are we still in order, or can I pull out the medallion?
We're still in order right now because stuff happened at the start of his turn.
Mm-hmm.
What if I said it in a more intimidating way?
Yeah, you can absolutely intimidate him as well. Give me an
All
intimidation
right,
check.
perfect. No! 10.
You get the feeling that it's not that he's not intimidated. It's just that his comprehension of basic languages seems to be fading with the rest of him. Bonus action that you have if you wish to use it.
Do not have one.
Okay. Start of his turn. That's more than he has as you see him reach up and looks like that little hint of remorse as he begins to try and put his hand on his sword, as you can just see the hair, the skin, the bone just decays away into like a slushy, muddy pile that bubbles and fizzles as it comes down like this like green and yellow and brown kind of mass at your feet. All his armor, all his weapons just kind of go as he dissolves away, as combat is now done.
Woo!
It is 9:44. We can wrap it up. So the way this worked out, it may actually work out that we have both groups combine in and do a fill each other on what happened episode. But essentially you're done. You've finished this run of adventure.
Are we able to just walk out of this room?
You can go back out
Safely?
the sewer way, yeah. You don't see any other doors.
Oh, I don't. Oh, really?
Interesting.
Fortunate. I don't know if I want to go through the sewers again.
Oh, I wish that suggestion had worked.
It will be okay. We
We
alive.
finished the job.
And the threat is vanquished for now.
Yeah, we did the job.
I'm
Anything
rich.
else is pudding. Yeah, and I got cool shoes that don't fit me yet. But apparently, if I sleep with them, they will.
Oh, you didn't use the wand.
Oh, I didn't get to use my wand.
You can use the wand now if you wish.
Oh,
You don't even know what it does. How about you try it now?
I pointed at Yojin. No, what if it's got kill word on it or something terrible?
Roll me up 3d4, please.
No.
Elspeth.
Ew.
Oh, no.
3d4?
Yes, please.
That's not too bad. It's a 4.
4 plus 3 is 7. As you see 3 magic missiles come out and go bap, 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 and hit Yojin right square in the body for
Oh my god!
7 points of force damage.
I'm so sorry. I did roll 2 ones, so I suppose I didn't mean it that bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. You told me to use it. You said to use it.
Don't make me
I
take it
didn't
back.
mean really.
I'm sorry.
You've now discovered you have a wand
Forget
of magic
your-
missiles.
I've got one of your missiles now.
Well,
Elspeth's
we know now
friendly
what
fire
it's
is
saying.
on.
No.
Yojin is
I know
very
this 'cause
upset
I've been
about this.
burned.
Like,
Elspeth throws a cure wounds at you real quick. Cure wounds. Wait, hold up.
all right,
Cure wounds. Does anybody else need one?
I think
just
this
makes
is
us
okay.
demanding one at this point.
I will be okay.
You heal me right now because this is ridiculous.
11
Oh,
points. Ooh,
nice.
There, you get 11 points back.
nice.
Anybody else?
Okay. You know, I'm gonna hold this over your head till like the end of time, right? Because that was just not cool.
I'll get you an extra sticky bun. I promise when we get back. Wait, how's your gold eyes?
Yeah. Are they still glowing?
They're still glowing, but it looks like everything has like that 4K distortion. Like your monitor's almost like ready to die. Like everything seems distorted. It seems to like this background static, this kind of noise.
We failed the ritual. We've got them on the run. We have to get to Evil Eye. Al.
But first and more importantly, we should go back to see if I can taste sticky buns again.
You've got
Yeah, that's a good call. I could use some sticky buns.
Yeah.
perfect.
I need
And
sticky buns
you
and a
are
long
never
sleep.
allowed to point that thing at me again.
Never. I
Not
promise.
even during combat.
I promise. I promise.
I'm now going to
Whatever.
make a
Bucket,
dungeon puzzle.
Bucket, can you avenge me?
Avenging would
so-
require you to fall in battle. That did not happen.
Ugh.
Yojin just falls on the ground. Bucket, you have to avenge me. She hit me with her
I've
missiles.
already healed you. She's perfectly healed. Look at her. You still have a flamethrower. Oh,
Come
Yeah,
now,
but I've been
Yojin.
wounded in combat by my own teammate.
that was an accident.
I thought you were supposed to be the responsible one.
Forgive me.
Yojin
You
is
told me
just
to. I'm
gonna-
very tired.
Yojin, like,
Sorry.
for the rest of the day, Yojin is gonna ham this up. Like, never shut up about it.
Elspeth's gonna cry for the Oh.
It's like, look what she did to me. I
Brilliant.
can't see anything. Well, she healed it, but it really hurt.
It hurt my
I
feelings
got
more than
better.
anything.
She turned me into a newt.
All right.
I got better.
Congratulations,
She's a witch.
everybody. I'm sure you have questions. I have
Always.
I have some answers. We don't need to roll. You've already rolled your charisma save against the soul plague, so you're good, Elspeth. No one else got sick. No one else touched goo. Yeah, I think that's it. Congratulations, everybody.
Woohoo!
We did it!
Mission
We're reconvening
accomplished.
at Trollskull.